I in your view when I stand up?
Nope, you're good.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausaukee, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
UW-Stevens Point is home.
It's a university where professors know your name and get you involved in research.
They inspire us to realize big dreams.
At UW-Stevens Point, sustainability is what we stand for.
Our beautiful campus encourages exploration, developing new fields, and problem solving for the real world.
It's a great place to launch your career.
UW-Stevens Point is home.
Apply today at uwsp.edu.
And welcome to the Hillers True Value Pregame Show. Hillers, located on South Central Avenue in Marshfield, is your Milwaukee Tool headquarters. Head on down to Hillers right after today's game. Check out their great supply of Milwaukee Tool heated jackets. It's still cold outside. I know you need one of those. And of course, all the Milwaukee tools, batteries, accessories, right on anything bends. Hillers True Value is your Milwaukee Tool headquarters. Again, Hillers True Value, located on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. We are here at Wausaukee East for sectional final. Winner goes to state between the Newman Cardinals and the Wausaukee Rangers, and we are here to bring it to you live today. We'll talk to both coaches here in our pregame show. We'll talk to Coach Van and Elsen first here with Newman Catholic, give his thoughts on the game. Again, winner goes to state. You don't want anything more than this. We've also got another broadcast coming up later tonight over at Wausau West. Colby Crandon, winner goes to state. We're going to bring it to you twice today, as we'll have Coach Van Elsen come on in here and get his thoughts on the game here. Coach, you had a rough one on Thursday night. Just briefly and as you can, talk about your health and team's attitude and mental aptitude coming into this game.
No, we're healthy. We got a couple girls get banged up in Croc and Gansky, but they're tough competitors. They're able to finish the Assumption game. Day of rest. They're ready to go today. One game separates us from another trip back to the rest center here. So they're all fired up. They're ready to go. They had a good breakfast this morning here, a good walkthrough. Hopefully we're focused and we're good to go.
One game and two twins on the Wausaukee side of things. The Schleiss girls go for 27 points a game. What's the plan coming in against them?
Comparable to having two of Caitlin Lips from Port Edwards. It's probably a good example. We got to go out there and frustrate them, can't let them penetrate and get inside. Our help defense has to be important tonight. We got to look to push on them every chance we get. I think we're deep in them. Hopefully we can press them and force the ball inside and have our way inside too.
Coach, good luck tonight. Thanks for stopping by. You got it. All right, so we'll talk to Coach. Get my notes here right on this side, Coach Messer. Hey, Coach Messer here stopped by with the Wausaukee Rangers. Just talk about your team's attitude coming into this game. Trip to go to state. Talk about girls' energy and calmness. Are they ready to go?
I believe we're ready. I mean, we've worked very hard from November to get here, and a lot of my girls have been in the program for 10 years. It's a lifetime achievement. I think we're ready for the moment.
Coach, on the Newman side of things, Gansky and Seidel go for over 30 points a game. What's the plan coming in with those two?
We want to shut them down. We want to make someone else beat us. And defense has been our forte all year. We're going to try to neutralize their offensive weapons and see what happens.
In the first 5 minutes of the game, if things are going well, regardless of what it says on the scoreboard, how will everybody know it at home watching that things are going like you have planned?
I'm an animated fella. If you can see me on the floor, I'm animated, and our crowd is really behind us, so I'm looking for a great afternoon today.
Coach, good luck. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right, guys, there we go. Coach Vandenelsen, Coach Messer, we've got thoughts and opinions now from both coaches. I think we're all set to go, and really, I think it does come down to the Schleiss twins on this side, and then Gansky and Seidel on this side. Whoever can neutralize whoever first, fastest, quickest, going to have the edge here in this game tonight. Again, winner goes to state, and that's why we're here today, bringing you the Hillers True Value pregame show. Hillers, located on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Hillers is your Milwaukee Tool headquarters. Head on down to Hillers right after today's game and check out their supply of Milwaukee Tool heated jackets, tools, batters, accessories, right on anything pens. Hillers True Value. And again, stay tuned to the postgame show here. We'll be on court with postgame reaction, and then we'll be live again just a few blocks away over at Wausau West. Colby Crandon Division 4 winner goes to state. That game tips at 7. We got them both for you here today. We've got starting lineups, national anthem, all coming up right after this. Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties, 1.5 million pounds of milk daily, gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
Of respect for opponents, coaches, spectators, and officials. We ask that you display only good sportsmanship while observing today's game. Thank you for your cooperation and respect for both teams. Now would you please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the Wausaukee Pep Band under the direction of Rosalie Woodstrand.
Wausaukee East High School here again, sectional final. Winner goes to state, and it's the Wausaukee Rangers and the Newman Cardinals. Today's starting lineups brought to you by PCA, Packaging Corporation of America. Packaging Corporation of America, located in Marshfield, Wisconsin. If you have packaging needs, we have your packaging solutions. People, customers, trust. Start for the Newman Cardinals, and we have a senior, number 12, Mackenzie Kroc. A junior, number 14, Jada Hines. Another junior, number 23, averaging 9 points a game, Lauren Shields. A junior, number 33, averaging 15 points a game, the forward, Jadalyn Gansky. And the other junior, averaging 14 points a game, where's number 34, Julia Seidel. For the Wausaukee Rangers, a senior at 5'6", number 2, Stephanie Murray. 5'6" senior, number 4, Madeline Schleiss. Schleiss averages 14 points per game. Senior 5'9", number 5, Courtney Messer. A senior 5'8", wears number 12, Kaylin Schleiss, also averaging 13 points a game. And Natalie Schroeder, 6-foot senior, averages 8 points a game, wears number 24. Today's starting lineups brought to you by PCA, the Packaging Corporation of America. Packaging Corporation of America, located in Marshfield, Wisconsin. If you have packaging needs, we have your packaging solutions. People, customers, trust. Finish off our starting lineups here courtside. And this will give me a moment to thank our sponsors, sponsors like PCA, for making these broadcasts available to you completely free all season long. And again, if you've got money to spend and you're going to buy something, and I know you're buying something, we just ask that you buy it from our sponsors. We talked about Hiller's True Value, nuts, bolts, hammers, Milwaukee tools, whatever it is. Next time you buy it, I'm asking you to buy it at Hiller's True Value, as they, again, ensure these broadcasts keep coming to you and keep coming to you completely free all year round. All right, well, we think we've got an exciting one for you here today. Again, the Newman Cardinals, Wausaukee Rangers, both made the trip over here. Wausaukee had about a 2-hour drive. Newman had about a 2-minute drive. But that's just the way that it lined up this year. That's where we're going to play right here in Wausau East End. We are set. The tip is off, and the Rangers will start with it first. Madeline Schleiss kicks it over to Murray. Murray to Messer, as we get familiar with the Rangers here early in our broadcast. Natalie Schroeder up to Kaylin Schleiss. There, we've announced them all. And bounce pass under the basket to Messer. No. A rebound brought down by Gansky. Cardinals' first possession here on offense today, and turn the other way with it. Gansky has it here on the top wing. Back out to Gansky, 3 on the way, in and out. And Seidel, and there's going to be a jump ball there. Seidel was over the back of Madeline Schleiss, but no whistle there, and the whistle is a jump ball. Opening tip went to the Rangers. First jump ball then will go here to the Cardinals. Kroc will inbound. Kroc to Seidel. Seidel in the lane, up, right hand, no. That shot was altered by Schroeder. She had to bring it down, and by the time she got down, she had lost her momentum going up with the shot and didn't connect with the rim. Skip pass all the way over to Messer. 3 on the way. Timber! Courtney Messer. And now we are officially off and running here as we've got points on the board, and it's the Rangers who score first. Shields, her dribble drive stopped there. Had to get it up to Hines. Right back to Shields. Over comes here to Seidel. Seidel looks at Kroc on the near wing. She's got Schroeder on her. Hand off to Gansky up top. Gansky over to Shields. Shields going to drive on Murray. Up, and no. She's fouled on her way up. Murray with the foul, and it'll be Shields to the line for 2. Shields averages 9 points a game. Steps in line here. Attempt to get the Cardinals on the board here for the first time tonight, and does so on free throw attempt number 1. Shields dribbles it out and fires in the next one. Bangs it home. She's got 2. And it's 3-2 Wausaukee with the ball. Newman putting a little pressure here in the backcourt. A trap, but the Rangers get the trap, and now they had a fast break develop here, and the last off the hands of Schleiss. Had Schrader down low earlier than that. Didn't see her, couldn't find her. And turnover back to Newman. Again, Rangers, man full court pressure. That one batted away by Schleiss. Seidel got it back, gets it over to Kroc. Kroc handoff to Shields, and Shields will reset the Cardinal offense up top as Coach Van Elsen looks in from the far side. Coach Messer, Wausaukee head coach, stands in the near corner and sees a 3 come off the front of the rim by Seidel. No, Gansky with the rebound. Gansky launches it at the backboard. And she was fouled on her way up, and she'll go to line for 2. Not a whole lot of a semblance of a shot, but it is foul number 2 on Stephanie Murray. As she's committed both of the Ranger fouls. Gansky kind of hauled down why she didn't get a clear shot at the rim anyway. And gets them both to go. Newman in the lead now. We've had 2:10 come off the clock here. It's a 4-3 Newman lead. Newman all 4 free throws, amounting to the 4 points on the scoreboard. Gansky gets her paw in the way, knocks that out. Nice job on the defense there. Otherwise, it would have been Allison Versaskis with a uncontested look on the baseline. Ball comes in to Schleiss. Schleiss bounce pass, and that was kicked out by Gansky. It'll be the Rangers resetting again from the baseline. Messer will inbound. Gets it into Versaskis. Madeline Schleiss up top here, kicks it out to Messer. Messer looks in over Gansky. Tipped away there by Gansky. Ball's on the floor, and we've got 3 girls, 1 ball. That's a jump ball. Got a pretty big audience already tuned in. Make sure that you tell your friends, neighbors, and strangers. Now's the time to tune in. Basketball is on, and a winner will go to state on this broadcast. Messer looked at a 3. Kroc had closed out on her. Schleiss gets it over to Versaskis. Versaskis on the roll, got it down low, tipped away, kicked back up here. Kaylin Schleiss, kick out 3, Maddie Schleiss. No, loose ball in the corner, brought down there by Messer. The Rangers will get another chance at it here on this possession. 3 put up by Maddie Schleiss is short. No, Kroc with the rebound. Kroc up to Shields. Shields got a 1-on-2, and she's going to dribble it back out. And we're going to have another jump ball. No, we're going to have another foul. As a foul here is going to go on Messer. Looked like we might have had our 3rd jump ball already, but they're going to call Messer with the grab. It's foul, team foul number 3 for the Rangers. Kroc will inbound, gets it into Seidel. Seidel, 3 on the way. No, just off to the right. Rebound, Heinz. Right back up to Seidel. Shields looks into Kroc, gets it right back to her, and they'll reset here. Screen set by Gansky. Shield works around it. Nice pass there, and the give and go from Kroc to Shields. Shields with 4 points already, half of her season average here, and we're not even 4 minutes into the game. We've got a charge. Coach Messer disagrees, but we've got a charge. That is team foul number 4, and this would be a foul on Maddie Schleiss, her first. Kroc will inbound. Again, the Rangers extend pressure here. That ball looked like it was out of bounds when Schleiss reached in on Gansky and touched it. She was stepping out of bounds. No call. Ball brought up there. Gansky fires a 3. That was long. A rebound on the floor, and we're going to have a foul here on Hines, I believe, as she clipped Natalie Schroeder. And that indeed is the call. As they fought for the loose ball, Hines got under the feet of Schroeder. Messer to Schleiss. Schleiss with Kroc on her. Entry pass in there, up no good, as the ball just a bit short by Versaskis. And Shields brings it up here. Shields looks at Kroc, gets bounce pass in her. That was tipped away by Versaskis. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Newman. We've got an official conversation going on here on the court, and they will relay messages. Kind of like that old game where you had the coffee cans and the string. Maybe could be doing that. I don't know. There was a name for that game. I don't remember what it was, but they're just getting something figured out here. They're going to change a foul call, maybe. let's see here. I don't know exactly. He held up a 14. The last foul was on Newman, and that was on Hines, which is 14. Now on the scoreboard, they're showing Kroc, so they're going to change the foul. We had it right here on the broadcast. Jada Hines was with Hines. They had it wrong on the arena scoreboard here, but no matter. Cardinals still with the ball. Late game situation, though. The official score is not going to check with me to see if somebody fouled out, so got to get that right down on the scores table. In to Kroc from Gansky is good. Cardinals now a couple times with that give and go in the lane, and it's worked both times. Cardinals again extend some pressure. Rangers able to beat it down the court. Couple bounce passes, couple dribbles, and they'll set up here in the half court. Newman 8, Wausaukee 3, and we have our second foul of the game against Newman, as it was a push. I believe it was a push on Shields. Messer with it on the far wing, dribbles on Gansky, now gives off to Versaskis. Versaskis hands off to Schroeder. Schroeder is going to dribble in the lane on Kroc, cut off there, out to Messer. Both coaches standing on the sidelines, arms crossed, observing right now. And we'll have a travel there and turnover back to Newman. I wouldn't say the coaches resemble each other. They don't really look anything alike, but on the sidelines right now, they stand there arms crossed, observing here today, and nothing wrong with that. There's turnover here in the backcourt, blocked by Kroc, and it's going to be last off the hands of Matty Schleiss and turned back over to Newman. Both coaches, great people, though. Coach Van Elsen, Coach Messer, great people. Good for the sport here in Wisconsin. Gansky, stop there, hands off to Shields. Shields dribbles around with Versaskis chasing her. Hines in the lane, she kicks out to Seidel. Seidel, 3 on the way, that was short. A little bit too much height on it. Couldn't get it, it just grazed the rim on its way down, and then a whistle blew, a foul. Okay, so the foul is going to go on Gansky. And that pass there sailed over the head of the Rangers and lands in the hands of Jadalyn Gansky. Gansky gets it up to Shields. And a kickball, and we'll reset down in the corner. So Kroc will inbound here on the near side from the baseline. Tried in for Shields. That ball tipped away by Versaskis, and now we will trade ends here. We'll actually inbound from the far sideline. Shields was open briefly. Kroc just couldn't quite get to her, in good hands by Versaskis. Again, Versaskis extended playing time here as Stephanie Murray on the bench with 2 fouls. Picked up those 2 fouls in about the first 2 minutes of game action. Hines took a step, kept her pivot foot. Now she'll dribble it, dribble in the lane. Hines, bounce pass. No. As Seidel came up too strong on the lay-in. Score remains Newman 8, Wausaukee 3. 3 on the way from Messer. She knew it was off. She ripped right towards the rim, and on her way through, caused a little bit of commotion. I think the foul is going to be on Kaylin Schleiss. See when they put this one up here. Actually, no, they are going to call that on Messer. So Messer took off like a bullet train to the rim after she realized that shot was going to be a little bit off, lost control, and committed the loose ball foul. So she's got 2, Murray's got 2, and it's Wausaukee with 5 team fouls here already. Still have over 11 minutes to go. Gansky on the entry pass is up and good. And we'll have our first timeout of the game here as Coach Messer wants to talk about it, as it's Newman 10, Wausaukee 3.
We
know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
All right, welcome back here to Wausaukee East, and it is a 10-3 Newman run. That's the score on the scoreboard, as the Rangers had a quick three from Courtney Messer, and it's been all Newman since then. Coach Messer had seen enough to that point. He wanted to take a timeout and get his girls reorganized. Timeout's been had, and we're back here. Kaylin Schleiss on the near side kicks it up to Messer. Again, Messer on the floor with 2 fouls. Murray still sits on the bench. The only starter off the court here. She sits on the bench with 2 fouls as well. They're going to leave Messer in there. Risk those 2 fouls with 10:50 left. Messer's shot long. Rebound, Schroeder had it in her hands momentarily, but knocked away from behind. And got the 6'1" Gansky bringing it up for the Cardinals. She may even go 6'2". In the game for the first time for Newman is Angela Donath, and a bunny there, as I mentioned. Donath, the sophomore, gets it to go, and it's 12 straight for Newman. Schroeder down low, got position on Gansky, couldn't get the shot. Gansky may have been over the back, but they're going to say the ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with Wausaukee. Gansky could have been called with a foul there. She was over the back on the rebound. No call was made. And that's because the officials are right there on it. I'm way up here. Give the officials the benefit of the doubt every time. Actually, more than the benefit of the doubt, just give them the benefit. These guys have been doing it for years. They know what's going on. And we got a foul called here as Maddie Schleiss drifted into the lane. We got a foul on Donath, her first, team 4th. It'll send Schleiss to the line for 2. Again, it's Messer, the only scorer for the Rangers here so far today. Gets it to go, so they break the scoreless streak. First time they've scored in the last 7, it's almost 7.5 minutes. Schleiss lines up the second one off the back of the rim, no. The loose ball brought down there by Shields. And the winner of this game will play Friday at 9:05 over at the Resch Center in Green Bay. That'll be a state semifinal. That ball bangs in for Seidel, as she got the friendly roll here at Wausaukee East. Right down the court to Schleiss. No. The rebound brought down by Gansky. Gansky looks up, gets it to Shields. Seidel on the board for the first time. Donath's traveled. She took steps as the pass was led to her, almost like a quarterback receiver, except got to get that ball down and not able to get it down in time before the travel occurred. Ball dribbled up and over as Versaskis then gave it away. Shields, no. She had a 2-on-2 there. Kroc gets it up and over. No, that was a ragged fast break right there for the Cardinals. Never really had the ball under control. Right back with it. Blocked by Gansky on the shot of Natalie Schroeder. Coach Messer wanted a foul there. Didn't get it. Donath open alone down low. Blocked by Schroeder. It'll stay with the Cardinals. But blocks on both sides. First it was Schroeder, the blockee, and then Schroeder, the blocker. Kroc gets it into Seidel. Seidel right down to Gansky. Gansky turns the lane, lost the ball, and we'll have a jump ball here forthcoming. Possession arrow will keep it with Newman. Talked to Coach Messer in the pregame show, asked him, aside from the scoreboard, how we would know things are going the way he planned in the first 5 minutes. Said, I'm an emotional coach. You will know. And we've got to look at him right now as he sees another foul committed by his squad. This one will send Seidel to the lane. But Coach doing a lot of scoreboard looking, a lot of time watching right now is Coach Messer. Obviously, 16-4 was not the way he saw this one going down. I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Messer use another timeout here in the next couple minutes. And it will actually be Coach Vandenelsen calling the timeout. We'll keep it right here as we continue things here at Wausaukee East. It's Newman 7 and Wausaukee 4. And today's broadcast brought to you by PCA, the Packaging Corporation of America. Packaging Corporation of America, located in Marshfield, Wisconsin. If you have packaging needs, we have your packaging solutions. People, customers trust PCA, Packaging Corporation of America. 17-4 Newman out in front. Again, it was a it was a Courtney Messer three-pointer in the first 30 seconds of the game. Wausaukee held to just one made free throw, 2 free throw attempts, 1 made free throw since that point. And then 17 points. It was a 10-0 Newman run during this stretch, as we almost had a travel there. Schleiss globe-trotted it from her knees. Up ahead, back to Schleiss. Over to Shaw. Shaw up and in. So timeout there by Newman. Coach Messer and Wausaukee takes advantage of it, draws something up, and then it's going to be turned over right back to her as Shields stepped over the baseline. A baseline infraction, and Wausaukee have a chance here for back-to-back baskets and put themselves right back in it. That ball was tipped by Gansky on its way in, hauled in by Schroeder. Long jumper there by Schleiss is good for 2. And the coach Vandenelsen timeout may have backfired a bit as Wausaukee able to score 4 points off of the Newman turnover, and it's 17-8. Seidel to Kroc, over to Shields. Shields looked into Gansky. They doubled her right away. Haven't seen that double come down on Gansky yet, but obviously that's something else Coach Messer talked about in that last timeout. Gansky, and one! Double team or not, Jadalyn Gansky powers it in. Gansky's got 6 points. She'll step to the line for number 7. Averages 15 on the year. That off the back of the rim, no. Ball comes out. Shields chases it down. And the Cardinals get another chance at this one. Gansky, long 3, in and out. Rebound, Kroc. Offensive chance number 3, and it's Kroc and 1. Newman fans come to their feet here at Wausau East. See Courtney Messer come back in the game. She took a brief rest there as Shaw checked in for her, now checks back out for her. It was back-to-back baskets by Wausaukee out of the Newman timeout. Newman comes right back with 2 baskets of their own and retake their 13-point advantage, their largest of the lead. Versaskis too long. Ball tipped out of bounds and touched last by Maddie Schleiss. Newman will take over again. 7:45 left in the half. Shields gets it into Seidel. Gansky was all alone under the basket, but Seidel couldn't see her as she was harassed by Schleiss. Gansky now way up on top to get that one. On the give and go, pass a little bit too tall for Gansky. Gansky hits the deck hard on her right shoulder. And a little bit slow to get up is Jadalyn Gansky as she tells she tells Seidel, keep the ball lower for me. I know I'm tall, but I'm not that tall. That was a good one there by Gansky. She raised her left arm up and then lowered it down while she was looking at Seidel there, telling her pass is too high. That pass was too far left, and Schroeder unable to bring it back in. So Newman right back with it. The first half here, just too many chances for Newman and just not enough good looks for Wausaukee. And both of those things, I think right now we got to credit the Newman Cardinals on the offense and defensive end. Shields up to Gansky. Gansky extended near wing. Look for the give and go there. No, that was cut off. Seidel turns in the lane, kicks out to Gansky. Right back to Seidel and tipped away there by Schroeder as they tried to get it into Kroc. Schleiss on the drive off the backboard. No, Schroeder there for the putback, up and good. Natalie Schroeder scores for the first time today. Newman up by 11. Back come the Cardinals. Shields with it. Looks to move to the baseline. Cut off there by Murray. Murray back in the game. Her and her 2 fouls. And Kroc under the basket, up, no. Just a bit too long. That shot was altered by Messer, it looked like. And that ball tipped back and away. And ball bouncing again. All right. Wausaukee has it. Down in the corner. Schleiss, 3. That was long. Rebound, Schroeder. And we'll have a jump ball. Yeah. Well, hold on. They're going to talk about it here. Jump ball is the call. The jump ball will stay here with Wausaukee as Seidel came in there for the tie-up. Again, Rangers not able to get the quick, easy basket. And they're going to need a few of those here to close out the next 6:15 of the first half. Messer gets it into Schleiss. Schleiss with the jumper off the front of the rim, no. A rebound brought down by Frankel. Alex Frankel in the game for the first time here today for Coach Van den Elzen's Cardinals. Gansky over to Kroc. Kroc looks at a 3 off the backboard, no. Rebound brought down by Messer. Again, Rangers looking to push. They get that rebound, they're looking to push, but the Cardinal defense, just too much. Baseline, Schroeder skips it over to Messer. Messer lines up a 3 off the front of the rim, no. A rebound brought down. Ball loose from under the basket here, and we're going to have a foul, it looks like, on Kaylin Schleiss, as she and Kroc battled for the ball. It was out of bounds. Okay, so no foul. The ball was just, Schleiss had stepped out of bounds. All right. And again, Wausaukee, 8 team fouls. Newman in the bonus here early in the second half. Newman just 4 team fouls. Floater for Seidel. Seidel in the lane. 8-footer, got it to go. 7 points for Seidel, and she leads all scorers here early in this game. We got just about 5 minutes left to go here in the half. Ball sent over to Murray. Again, Murray and Messer both with 2 fouls. Those 2 fouls on the floor right now for the Rangers. Entry pass into Schroeder. She works on Gansky. Ball hit from behind by Kroc, but I think they're going to get Kroc with the foul, and it is. Mackenzie Kroc, it's a shooting foul, so that'll send Schroeder to the line for 2. She has 2 points here in the half. Schroeder gets that one to go. Rangers 2 for 3 from the free throw line so far here in the first half, as Mackenzie Kroc will take a seat. Lily Zemitz in for the Cardinals. Schroeder lines up the back end of her shooting foul and gets it to go. 4 points now for Schroeder. And Newman still up by 11. He's led by as many as 13 here today. Gansky dribbles up top. Looks at Seidel. Seidel, jump, hop, step in the lane. No. Had everything but the finish there, and we're going to have a loose ball foul on Newman, as the dribble step hop by Seidel couldn't find the bottom of the net. That foul is on Hines, her second, team 6th for the Cardinals. Hines will come off. Shields back in for the Cardinals. Pass there nabbed by Kaylin Schleiss. Ball battled for down low, and it's Schleiss right back with it. Kaylin Schleiss with the basket. And we've got a Newman Cardinal timeout. It is the Newman Cardinals 23, the Wausaukee Rangers 14.
2019 is all about change in the Chevy lineup, and that change starts today with the all-new 2019 Chevy Blazer. Let's take an inside look at this amazing new SUV. With a range of interior and exterior options, there's a Blazer fit for you. Come on down to Wheeler's Family Auto Group and see the all-new 2019 Chevy Blazer.
A dance-off has broke out here at Wausaukee East, and I can tell you right now, even though you weren't able to see it, Wausaukee wins the dance contest here at Wausaukee East. Newman brought their lacrosse club with them, and dancing not exactly their thing. All right, 23-14. Got a 3 on the way here is good as Frankel drills it from up top. So out of the Van den Elzen timeout, dials up an Alex Frankel three-pointer. And a timeout. They're going to give the timeout to Messer here. They will. So we got a timeout here, Wausaukee, and we will take it right with them. 3:59 left to go in the first half.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
All right, no dance contest in the 30-second timeout. Apparently those are just full timeout extracurriculars. But again, I can report to you with 100% guarantee that Wausaukee better dancers than Newman. To this point, we still got 4 minutes left in the first half, and anything else can happen. Almost a travel there by Schleiss, as she was globetrotting again on the court. Kaylin Schleiss into Schroeder, too strong. Seidel comes down with the rebound. Quickly up ahead to Shields. Shields going to dribble in the lane, backs it in, kicks out to Seidel. 3 on the way. That was short. Seidel's been short on a couple of those here today. Gansky going to give the Cardinals another shot at it here with 3:30 left in the half. That ball tipped up by Messer and right in the hands of Schroeder. Schroeder looks behind her, stops, and gets it back out. Messer lined up a 3, no. She was looking for Versaskis on the inside. Messer too strong. That one ripped away by Gansky. Gansky up ahead to Frankel. Frankel at the basket off the backboard. No. Ball tipped up. Shields will come away with it. Seidel, another 3, same spot. Didn't get enough on it as it was just in and out. Missed it by about 1/8 of an inch. That ball there, no, as Versaskis couldn't get to go. Schleiss with the rebound, and the Rangers will reset. They're down 12, 2:45 left in the half. Again, winner goes to state. They'll play at the Rush in Green Bay on Friday at 9:05. That will be a state semifinal game. That ball thrown away out of bounds, and Newman defense holds as again the Cardinal fans roar with their approval here at Wausau East. Seidel brings it up for the Cardinals, gets it out to Shields on the far side. Shields waits for Frankel to come up top. Then Frankel rotates around, and it's Gansky that comes out to set the screen. Frankel gets, well, had a chance there, no. And it's Kaylin Schleiss, fast break. Gansky chased her down and is fouled, and Schleiss will go line for 2 as she slaps hands on her way to the free throw line. She's fired up. Gansky picked up her second, team foul number 7. Both teams now in the bonus. Schleiss 2 points here today. She'll go to the line for 2. And that one didn't quite have enough on it. Schleiss here on the back end, missed the front end of the shooting foul. Gets this one off the front of the rim, no. So she missed both. She stays at 2 points. It's a 12-point Newman lead with the ball. Hines looked at a 3, pulls it back down. Seidel with it here up top. Schleiss looks after her. Gansky set a screen. Seidel went the other way. Stops in lane, bounces out to Shields. Shields, 3, Timber! And Shields with a satisfactory grimace down the court puts her Newman Cardinals up. That's their biggest lead of the game at 15. Schleiss fires right back. Kaylin Schleiss with 2. Missed her free throws, cashes in on that bucket. Trims the lead down to 13. Under a minute and a half left to go in the half. Make sure to stay tuned halftime. We'll give you first half stats and a recap. All that coming up during our Total Body Fitness halftime show. We've got a minute 10 here in the half as Seidel walked with it. She traveled on her way through. She had an idea and then on step 1.5 changed her thoughts, and then step 3 traveled. Too much indecision there leads to the traveling violation. The Rangers, again, Cardinals, full court pressure here, forcing the tempo up ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder on the other side to Versauskas, and she's hammered by Hines, and Versauskas will go to the line for 2. Foul number 3 on Jada Hines. Both teams now with 8 fouls in the half. That one off to the right. 3 for 7 free throw shooting here in the first half for the Rangers. Certainly not helping their cause. Versauskas 2 is off. 3 for 8 from the free throw line. We've got 60 seconds left in the half. Coach Van den Elzen calls out instructions here for his Cardinals. Shields receives the information, translates, and off go the Cardinals. Gansky with it here, right on the Lumberjack logo on the near side, dribbles up top. And the Cardinals are going to weave here up at the top and run time off the clock as they will hold for 1 with 40 seconds left. Remember back in grade school practicing the weave, this is why. For these end half or end game situations, Gansky looks 29 seconds and Cardinals not ready yet. Schleiss tried to force the action there, but Seidel able to get out to Kroc. Now back to Seidel. 15 seconds left in the half. Gansky on the far side. It is 10 seconds. Go time now, says Coach Van den Elzen. Cardinals go into their offensive set. 5 seconds left. Shields with it. Shields going to have to take the shot. No. Seidel's going to have to shoot. It'll be good if it goes off the front of the rim. No. Cardinals a little bit discombobulated there at the end, but not discombobulated for the half, as they will take a halftime lead here at Wausaukee East over the Wausaukee Rangers with a trip to state on the line. It is Newman 29, Wausaukee 16. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Choose Custom Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs. For years, we have been providing the highest level of home comfort products for central Wisconsin. Our philosophy is simple. Our clients are our most important assets, and to protect them, we use the best service and equipment available. 24-hour service is ready for you now. Visit us at customheating.org or Custom Heating on Facebook. Choose Custom Heating and Cooling.
Door Pro of Stratford has been your local source for garage and overhead doors since 2003. Door Pro can custom design your door solutions, or you can use their online tools at doorprollc.com to see what a new garage door could do to improve your home. Door Pro of Stratford, call them at 715-384-7978. Door Pro of Stratford, proud to support local athletes and their teams.
Phelps' Dairy Store, located just southeast of Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point, has fresh cheese curds 7 days a week. Phelps' has a vast selection of cheeses and meats, including the popular potato wurst. Fresh milk pumped daily from 700 cows and farm tours available. See Phelps' Dairy Store in person or visit us at phelpsdairystore.com. Phelps' Dairy Store, food family, and fun. Gross Motors of Neilsville, the area's best choice for new and used Chrysler automobiles. Shop close to home for a great selection of new Chrysler Pacifica minivans and the entire Chrysler line of vehicles. You can also see over 700 new and used vehicles at grossauto.com. Gross Motors on Highway 10 in Neilsville, home of the no-hassle price, Gross Motors.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare. Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties. 1.5 million pounds of milk daily gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at nasonvilledairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
UW-Stevens Point is home.
It's a university where professors know your name and get you involved in research.
They inspire us to realize big dreams.
At UW-Stevens Point, sustainability is what we stand for.
Our beautiful campus encourages exploration, developing new fields, and problem solving for the real world.
It's a great place to launch your career.
UW-Stevens Point is home.
Apply today at uwsp.edu.
Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
...2019 is all about change in the Chevy lineup, and that change starts today with the all-new 2019 Chevy Blazer. Let's take an inside look at this amazing new SUV. With a range of interior and exterior options, there's a Blazer fit for you. Come on down to Wheeler's Family Auto Group and see the all-new 2019 Chevy Blazer.
All right, back
back here at Wausaukee East. We've got our first half stats here available for you. Again, thanks for tuning into our broadcast today. This is Zaleski Sports On Focus broadcast and halftime stats brought to you by Total Body Fitness in Marshfield. Total Body Fitness, 24-hour access, state-of-the-art facility, and an excellent group of folks there, and a lot of fun to be had at Total Body Fitness. Just did my workout there this morning, got a good run-in before we headed over here to Wausau to take in this sectional final game here between the Wausaukee Rangers and the Newman Cardinals, and it has been the Newman Cardinals leading essentially the entire first half. It was the Rangers who scored first. They scored first about 20 seconds in. That was off of a Courtney Messer three-pointer, and it's been all Newman since then. They went on a 10-0 run after that. They've led by as many as 15. Again, they lead by 13 here at the half, 29-16 for Wausaukee. First half stats. Kaylin Schleiss and Natalie Schroeder each with 4 points. Madeline Schleiss and Courtney Messer with 3, and Emily Shaw with 2. For the Newman Cardinals, and leading, well, actually 2 girls here leading all scores, Lauren Shields and Julia Seidel each with 7 points in the first half. Jadalyn Gansky with 6, Mackenzie Kroc with 4, Alex Frankel with 3, and Angela Donath with 2. Again, it has been essentially all Cardinals here, aside from that first 20 seconds, but the Cardinals have led since that point. And again, they will start in the second half here with the ball, possession of points to Newman, and they will come out and have a shot here at keeping momentum going and giving themselves a chance to go back to state again this year. State participants last year, and they look to go to state again this year. Again, the semifinal game at the Resch Center in Green Bay, where the winner of this one will go, is on Friday at 9:05 a.m. Make sure to stay tuned to the Zaleski Sports Facebook network for highlights of this game. We've also got a score down in DC Everest, where we've got a Division I sectional final as well, and that is Kimberly and Wausau West competing down at DC Everest. That's at the half. It is Kimberly 38, West 32. It was Kimberly easily dispatching Spash on Thursday night to earn that trip to DC Everest, and of course West advancing, so the winner of that game goes to state as well. Those games start on Thursday in Division I. Well, let me recheck that. As I'm saying that didn't sound right. D1 semifinals are actually Friday night at 6:35. Schedule at the Resch is as follows. On Thursday, D3 semifinal at 1:30. Division 4 semifinal at 6:35, so there'll be a D3 and a D4 semifinal on Thursday. And then Division 5, the winner of this game, plays at 9:05 on Friday. Division 2 hits the court for the first time at 1:30, and then Division 1 at 6:35. And on Saturday, Divisions 5, 4, 3, all that starts at 11, then we'll take a break. And then Division 2 and 1 champions are crowned starting at 6:30 in the evening. First Cardinal possession results in a turnover, and then we've got a quick foul on the Cardinals as well. And if I was Coach Messer, I would certainly attempt to press the issue here and see if we can get some of these Cardinals into foul trouble. And we've got Mackenzie Kroc now with 3 fouls. And perhaps the first item off of his checklist is checked right there. Schleiss kicks it out to Murray. Haven't heard a lot from Stephanie Murray today. She was in foul trouble early. Sat for a good portion of the first half. But she's in the game here in the starting lineup, still with just those 2 fouls. Cardinal defense holding here as the Rangers probing the Cardinal defense. Get it into Schroeder. Schroeder turns over Gansky, no. And rebound's going to come out to Seidel. And given right back. And Schleiss is on the court. She is hurt, I think. And we'll see what happens here. She gets back up and she's going to run, but I think that left shoulder is bothering her somewhat. Kroc gets it down to Shields. Corner 3! Shields. So Shields with 10, the first into double digits here today. And the Cardinals get it right back. Down low, Kroc, too strong. Or actually, that was Hines, too strong. Kroc comes flying in for the rebound. Coach Van den Elzen wanted a timeout, but I don't know if the ball was secure yet. I'm going to check with the baseline official. I don't know if that ball was still enough to call a timeout. And it wasn't. Out of bounds last off of Newman, so it'll be turned over to Wausaukee. Make sure to stay tuned for our post-game show today. We will be down on the court, talk to our winning coach and the Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House Player of the Game, and then bring you all the post-game ceremony that there is to be had today. So post-game, no need to shut off your computer as Murray gets on the scorebooks here for the first time today. But post-game, do not shut off your computer. Stay for all of that. Again, full interviews, post-game celebration, reaction, everything. Nets coming down. We'll have it all for you here on today's broadcast. Hines in the lane, kicks back out to Shields. Shields, another three. That one came up short. And Murray rips down the rebound. Messer gets it to Schleiss in the corner, right back to Murray, or Messer. Messer into Schroeder. Schroeder down low, fouled by Gansky. So again, I was not in the Wausaukee locker room during halftime. Actually, never left the press box, but I can tell you that that would have been my recommendation if I was Coach Messer. I would have said, take it at these girls, see if you can rack up some fouls, and there you go. It is 4 fouls on Mackenzie Kroc. I mean, sometimes the only way you can stop the offense is to get the offense off the floor. Schroeder not able to make good on her free throw. Rangers only 3 for 8 free throw shooting in the first half, while the Newman Cardinals were a perfect 6 for 6. Schroeder gets a second one to go. So you think about that, that's a 9-point swing right there all on its own. And in a 13-point game, those 9 points critical. Hines in the lane, gets it back out to Gansky. Gansky had to chase it down. Spins around and now dribbles it out. Schleiss comes up on her. And it's stolen away by Schrader. Schrader stops in the corner, kicks it out to Maddie Schleiss. Schleiss going to back it up here with Seidel watching her. Actually, no, zone they were in the middle of a zone change and didn't get anybody in front of Schleiss. Schleiss missed it to the right. Gansky contacted her way up, lost the ball. Settled down by Shields. Shields over to Hines on the wing, gives it back to Shields. Shields has set the screen now for Seidel as the Cardinals work the ball around the perimeter here. Gansky all the way over here on weak side, not on the post. So bounce pass into Donath. Donath up too strong. Donath came in for Mackenzie Kroc as she sat down with 4 fouls. Donath doing a nice job here again today. She's got 2 points, but doing a good job on defense. Filling in for Kroc. Hines in the corner. Messer on her. Hines dribbles past her. 3 Rangers beat her to the spot. Shields over to Seidel. If the Cardinals could have worked that ball around a little bit faster, they would have had an open shot. Instead, that one's stripped away by Murray. And the Rangers come with it. Coach Messer says, come on, let's go. Hurry up down the court here. As he was waving his girls on. Skip pass over to Messer. Gansky along with Donath. And again, this is a 3-2 zone being put up here by the Cardinals. They look to protect against that outside shot of the Rangers. And that would be step 2 in your 2-step comeback plan. Here again, step 1, get the Cardinals in foul trouble. Step 2, hit some outside shots. Start working the scoreboard here. Ooh, Messer looked at a shot. Now takes the floater on the baseline too long, and Seidel comes down with the rebound. Step 3 in the Ranger plan, I don't have one. I think that's it. And we'll have a foul here as Messer pounds the ball on the court after she was called for the foul. That'll be the 3rd on Courtney Messer. And we have a Coach Vandenel's a Newman Cardinal timeout here. We've got 13:02 before we announce who is going to state here in 2019. It is Newman 32, Wausaukee 19. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside. All right, so the dance battle has begun, and again, it is Wausaukee clearly out-dueling Newman here on the dance contest. We had a number of, I guess, backflips. I did just attend state gymnastics yesterday. I should know something about tumbling, shouldn't I? Well, those were backflips being put down there by the youngster from Wausaukee, and a member of the Newman, and I'll do air quotes, lacrosse team, does a front somersault, and that's going to lose every time. Weak sauce, Newman. That was weak sauce. Talk to those lacrosse players after the game and find out what the heck that was all about. 46-43 over at DC Everest. Kimberly in the lead over Wausau West. 13:43 left as Gansky rises up for 2. 5 points in the second half by the Cardinals. 3 points in the second half for the Rangers. Schleiss, baseline drive, bounce pass, up and in, as that was Versaskis getting her first 2 points of the game, and timely points there. Donath bounces over to Seidel. Seidel, oh, that may have been out of bounds. No, Gansky on the receiving end of that saving pass. Donath hustles, and a foul is going to be called. The shot will not count. That was all for show, but it was a foul on Shaw as Donath was hustling up and down the court. Again, she's in for the four fouling. I don't know. She's in for Mackenzie Kroc. I don't know what tense to put that in. She's on the bench with 4 fouls. You figure it out from there. Frankel in the corner. Bounces up to Seidel, over to Donath. Entry pass into Gansky. Got the ball down low. She's got 4 Rangers surrounding her. And we will have a jump ball. She was quadruple teamed by Wausaukee. Yep. Possession arrow is going to point to the Rangers. And Gansky with 8 points for the Cardinals. Shields with 10. And she leads all scorers with those 10 points here this afternoon. Versaskis bounces into Schroeder. Schroeder too strong. Chased down in the corner by Murray. Back into Schroeder off the backboard. No. Gansky hauls it down, swings her elbows, and dribbles it out. Nice work there by Gansky to get that loose ball, send it the other way. Donath over to Frankel in the corner. Frankel dump into Gansky. Again, 4 Rangers collapse on Jadel and Gansky. Shields to the rack. $12 points now for Lauren Shields. And the Cardinals match their biggest lead of the game at 15. Schroeder back. Gansky with the block. Schroeder missed it short. Schroeder on her knees. And we've got a ball, again, loose on the floor. We've got multiple girls on the ground. Donath looked like she got up a little bit gingerly as she stretches out the back of her neck. But the jump ball, and this one will go back to Newman. Again, Newman matching their biggest lead of the game right here at 15. We've got 11:20 left before a trip to Green Bay. Gansky, Shields. Seidel in the lane. Seidel, dribble step hop again. That one got knocked away, last off of Seidel. So out of bounds, it'll be 11:06 here to go. I was going to say as we started the second half broadcast that do or die time for these Rangers is at about 11 minutes, and we're at 11 right now. 11 on the dot. And I think the Rangers got to pick up the pace here, and they're just going to have to live with whatever they can shoot from the outside, but they're going to have to score points. Cardinals are not going to let the Rangers get the ball in down low. And Schroeder's been unable to really find her way down low to this point anyway. She's got 3 points on the game, just one made field goal. I think the Rangers are going to have to start shooting from the outside. And then if that is not open, you've got a dribble drive, I think, against these Cardinals to see if you can get some more girls into foul trouble. Everything comes easier if you can start knocking down some of these outside shots. Schleiss missed that one badly to the right. Corner three, Shields, timber! Lauren Shields is having a game here, folks. And we'll keep it right here as we take a peek in at the Newman huddle there, but holy moly, Shields is having a game. 15 points here by Lauren Shields. She easily leads all scores. And I see they did change it to a full, so we'll go ahead and take it along with them here. Full timeout on the court. Newman 39, Wausaukee 21.
Choose Custom Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs. For years, we have been providing the highest level of home comfort products for Central Wisconsin. Our philosophy is simple. Our clients are our most important assets, and to protect them, we use the best service and equipment available. 24-hour service is ready for you now. Visit us at customheating.org or Custom Heating on Facebook. Choose Custom Heating and Cooling.
Today's broadcast brought to you by PCA, the Packaging Corporation of America. Packaging Corporation of America, located in Marshfield, Wisconsin. If you have packaging needs, we have your packaging solutions. People, customers trust. PCA, Packaging Corporation of America. 39-21 after that Shields 3. The Cardinals reclaim their largest lead of the game at 18. Set a new high water mark, I should say, with 10:26 left here. 10:26 and those 18 points. All that separates these two from a trip to Green Bay. Next week, Cardinals get the ball right back off of the errant pass as Shields drives to left. Baseline off the backboard. Lauren Shields is unconscious here in the second half. Messer intercepted the pass. The Rangers get it back. Schleiss, entry into Schroeder. Schroeder up, no. Couldn't quite get it over Gansky. Gansky bangs into her, and they're going to call Gansky with the offensive foul, as she did swing her elbow down just a bit. She was coming off that rebound, and she swung her arms down and forward, and she's called with the offensive foul on the rebound. Third foul on Jadalyn Gansky. Gansky's got 8 points. She's an important cog here in the Cardinals' plans. Doing a nice job today here on the defensive end. At 9:44 left. Gansky with 3, Kroc with 4. Cardinals starting to rack up some fouls. We'll see if it comes into play here as we head down the final stretch. Murray into Schroeder. Schroeder turns, finds Gansky. Lost the ball off her foot. Rangers keep it. Schleiss. And we got a 3-second call. 3-second call is going to go on Schroeder as she was hanging out in the lane. So off of the Gansky offensive foul, Cardinals get it back on a lane violation. It's a 20-point lead for the Cardinals. Frankel brings it up ahead for the Cardinals. She's harassed there by Messer. Gets it up top to Shields. And Shields 17 points here this afternoon for the Cardinals. Siemetz back in the game. Off to Donath. Donath, a tough drive. She's called for the offensive foul. And the Rangers go trotting back down the court. They're a little bit fired up right now as we've had back-to-back offensive fouls on the Newman Cardinals. The Siemetz come back off for Newman. Seidel on the floor and gets that jump ball. It'll stay with Wausaukee. Nice hustle there by Julius Seidel. Schleiss gets it over to Murray here and work down in the corner to Kalen Schleiss. Rangers bring the ball right back to the top. And Schleiss, that ball was kicked, I believe, kicked by Shields. And out of bounds. 8:28 left to go in this one. Ball up top here to Maddie Schleiss. Schleiss with the drive off the backboard, couldn't get it to go. And again, Gansky a little more calm with her elbows this time. No offensive call today, or on that particular rebound. Last rebound did get the offensive call made on her. Frankel turns the corner, gives off to Seidel. Shields going to slow things down here as Coach Van den Elzen. See how confident he is that these Rangers been able to come back from 20 down. We're under 8 to play. Seidel, 3, no. Had a tough time from beyond the arc today, as Julia Seidel. She's got 7 points. Nice up and under there by Schleiss, but wasn't able to get it to go. Gansky comes down with the rebound. Seidel's got 1 3-pointer here tonight. She's got a season average of 14. She's at half of that at 7. A number of missed 3-pointers, but it hasn't been of any consequence as, again, Lauren Shields leads the way with 17 points, leading all scorers here this afternoon. Donath into Shields. Shields at the elbow, had to kick it back out. Frankel to Gansky. Frankel sets the pick for Gansky. Gansky's going to dribble it back up top. Donath launches a 3, straight on 3, missed that. And she holds her forehead there in a little bit of frustration. She knew she had a better shot than that to give, just didn't get it off. So Rangers going to come back with it again here one more time, but they've been short on scoring here in the second half, only 5 points. And they're giving back and then giving right back to the Rangers. But again, Wausaukee only 5 points here in half number 2. Up until now as Kalen Schleiss hits the basket, her 6th point of the game. And the Rangers turn up the defensive effort there in the backcourt. Cardinals able to beat it. Messer gets her paws in the way and gets it right back and then turned right back over. Seidel down low off the backboard and 1. And Julia Seidel enters the scorebook with flair here in the second half. She's got 9. The free throw coming up here to send her into double digits. Fourth foul of the day for Courtney Messer. It's the 5th, only the 3rd team foul for the Rangers. Newman sits at 5. And Seidel finishes up her 3-point play. Messer, a little bit of trouble getting the ball in. It was Seidel that hit the deck on the other side. And it was Schleiss to the rack, but Gansky with the block. Gansky again swings elbows. Gets the ball up ahead to Seidel. Seidel, ooh, look for Shields. It was going to need to be a crisp pass to get all the way through. Cardinals got the ball. Gansky, 3! Jadalyn Gansky, she's at 11. And the Cardinals starting to run away with it here with 6 minutes to go in the half. That's last off of the Rangers as it was tipped out by Messer, and the ball right back to the Cardinals. Ball brought in by Seidel, gets it into Shields, right back to Seidel. Seidel dribbles it to the middle of the court. Stops and she traveled. She drifted, that pivot foot drifted just enough to induce the travel call. Turned back over, and again, the Rangers are in trouble here. We're under 6 to go. They're down by 24. And we've got a timeout on the court, a 30-second timeout called by Newman. It is Newman 47, Wausaukee 23.
UW Stevens Point is home.
It's a university where professors know your name and get you involved in research.
They inspire us to realize big dreams.
At UW Stevens Point, sustainability is what we stand for.
Our beautiful campus encourages exploration, developing new fields, and problem solving for the real world.
It's a great place to launch your career.
UW Stevens Point is home.
Apply today at uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Wausaukee East again. Got more basketball coming for you later tonight. Actually, 3 games left on the docket. We've got a girls sectional final over at Wausau West. That's Colby Crandon. And then we've got boys regional finals. We got Columbus taking on Edgar and Stratford taking on Gale Electric Trempealeau. And we've got a lot of basketball left to be played here across the area. A little bit of basketball left to be played here at East as Frankel gets open to the rack and good. As the Rangers and Cardinals trade baskets, and I said a little bit of basketball left. We're under 5.5 to go here at East. Up for Schleiss and good. Kaylin Schleiss, 8 points, 4 in the first half, 4 now in the second half for Kaylin. It appears as though, and again, there's still 5 minutes left here in this one, but it appears as though we're going to see Newman back at the state tournament again here in 2019. As Frankel to the rack, and she was challenged there by Schroeder, fouled on her way up, and Frankel will go to the line for 2. She's got 5 points here this afternoon. Newman bowed out of last year's state tournament in that semifinal game. They look to be on their way back to Green Bay again here in 2019, as that one for Frankel is just a bit long off the back of the rim, no good. We wait for an update down at DC Everest. It was a close game. Last we checked between Kimberly and Wausau West. I think that was just a 5-point game the last time we took a look at it. And they're probably at about the same time marker we are here, so as soon as we get that score, we will update you. Frankel missed both, but the Cardinals able to get the rebound and run some more time off the clock. It is 46-43 Kimberly. Last we checked, there were 13 minutes left. We hope to get another update soon from you. Again, that game taking place on the south side of town, actually over in Schofield at DC Everest. As Hines may have traveled there with it. No whistle. Hines 3 off the back of the rim. No. Schleiss with the rebound. Again, Rangers going to have to shoot quick here, I think, each time down the court. And here's a quick shot here put up by Maddie Schleiss. No, and we've got bodies on the floor under the basket. And it looks like a foul on Newman. And the foul goes on Hines. I believe that's number 4 on Hines, and it is. So Mackenzie Kroc will come back in the game with her 4 fouls. Frankel, nice job here in the second half by Alex Frankel. 2 points in the half. She's got 5 points on the game. She'll take a seat now. And Schroeder lost the ball on the inbound. Ball on the ground, finally picked up by Murray into Schroeder. Schroeder over Kroc, and no, left it short. Kroc couldn't, her 4 fouls, didn't want to jump and contest that shot. She didn't. 3, Seidel, no. Again, I don't keep official field goal stats up here, but I believe Seidel's approximately 1 for 6 from the free throw line here today. But again, she's been supported by her teammate. They're both juniors, and Lauren Shields came with it today. She's got 17 points. Again, Seidel a little bit rough around the edges, from the edges today, but she still has 10 points on the day. Seidel comes in averaging 14, so she's essentially right on her season average. Gansky 3, no, off the front of the rim and rolled over. Murray trapped there in the corner, gets over to Schleiss, batted away from behind by Seidel, and Schroeder gets the rebound. Up, no, couldn't get the ball up over Gansky. Hines with it on the far side, looked into Kroc. Now Kroc comes out in the corner, and she'll hand it off to Kroc behind her. And the Cardinals working around. Donath going to come back in the game at the next dead ball for the Cardinals, but again, Newman not even looking at the rim here. They've got 3 minutes left to work off the clock. They're up by 22. They're really not even looking for a shot. Batted up by Wausaukee and pointed the other way. Wausaukee runs into and will get called with the charge as Seidel kept her feet. And the ball will go right back to the Newman Cardinals. Nice work here put in by Kroc and Shields as they appear to come off the court for the last time here this afternoon. If so, Kroc will finish with 4. Shields will finish with 17. Actually, my apologies, that was Hines that came off the court. Kroc is still on for the Cardinals. Hines will finish with 4 fouls, no points. Banged into there was Shields by Schleiss. And that was team foul number 6, and we're going to get a timeout here as Coach Messer is going to take a timeout and get his seniors acknowledged. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. It's Newman over Wausaukee.
Just a short drive from Marshfield, Chili Implement is your local headquarters for snow removal equipment for your home or business. Take advantage of 0% financing on select make and models. See store for details. The friendly staff at Chili Implement is there to help equip you this season for whatever snow removal needs you may have. Just 10 miles west of Marshfield, Chili Implement, an authorized dealer for Kubota, is located north of Highway 10 on County Road Y in Chili.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, 2.5 minutes to go here at Wausau East as good round of applause here for the Wausaukee Rangers as Coach Messer took the timeout, didn't take the girls off the court, and kept everybody on here, it looks like. That ball contested here, no whistle here in these final minutes as Schleiss will go up. That ball batted away by Gansky, but Gansky with the foul. That'll send Maddie Schleiss to the line for 2. And up and good for Schleiss. Score update down at DC Everest here. It is 59-56 Kimberly over Wausau West. Just a minute and a half left. Close one down there for a trip to St. Again, that's the 7 seed Wausau West Warriors taking on the 1 seed Kimberly Papermakers. All right, under 2 minutes to play now as the Cardinals look to wrap things up here, make their final preparations and plans for the Resch Center in Green Bay. Again, that semifinal game will take place Friday at 9:05. Schroeder gets the bucket to go. She's got 7 points now on the day. Make sure to stay tuned to the postgame show. We'll go down and talk to Coach Van Elzen. Also talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House Player of the Game, Lauren Shields. We'll talk to a couple more of the girls, and we'll also give you today's postgame ceremony, the net cutting, trophy presentation, and everything. I'm going to head down courtside now for that, as looks like we've got a foul here, and we will next talk to you courtside here at Wausau East High School. I'll turn it on once I step on the court. got 1 minute left to go here at Wausaukee East as now we see all starters off the court here for the Newman Cardinals. They get a big round of applause here from the folks here in Wausau and the surrounding area, Newman Cardinals supporters and fans alike. Final lines here, Mackenzie Kroc, 4 points. Lauren Shields will lead all scorers with 17 points. Alex Frankel with 5. Jadalyn Gansky picks up 11 points here this afternoon. Julia Seidel lands on 10. So again, we will 57 seconds left here in the game, and we will remain here courtside as we will talk to Coach Vandenelsen. We'll also talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House Player of the Game, Lauren Shields. All that coming up here in our post-game show, along with all the post-game festivities down here on the court, net cutting, trophy presentation, etc., etc. As we see a lot of fun being had here on the court now as some of the reserves able to come in and get some minutes here in a sectional final game. Saw Mackenzie Truesdell fly down the court here for the Rangers. As Coach Vandenelsen gets ready to get his next group in here for the Cardinals, as we see Maddie Schleiss still making moves out here on the court. 20 seconds left. Coach Vandenelsen takes a look at the clock here. I know he wants to get some of these girls in here one more time yet today, but he may run out of time here with 15 seconds left to get some of these girls in. No, we will have a timeout here by Coach Messer, and that'll give Coach Vandenelsen the opportunity to get the rest of his girls in here and give everybody the experience of playing a sectional final game. You got me, Stephen? We're good? Okay. Again, Jason Zaleski here alongside Stephen Okonek, bringing you today's broadcast. We've also got more basketball coming up later today as we will head over to Wausau West. That's a Division IV sectional final. Colby-Crandon. Pregame will start at 6:45, tip at 7 p.m. over at Wausau West. Winner goes to state in that one. We've also got 2 boys regional final games for you tonight live. Stratford taking on Gale Electric Trempealeau. Those two met just 2 weeks ago down in southwestern Wisconsin. Stratford took care of business against GET. We'll see what they're able to do here tonight. And then we've also got a regional final in Marshfield. It's the Columbus Dons taking on the Edgar Wildcats. Again, all those games tonight, the girls game and the 2 boys games. Actually, I'm wrong. Colby-Crandon, 7 p.m. Just remembered something here. Columbus Edgar, 7 p.m. and it is Stratford Gale Electric Trempealeau, 7:30. Both of those schools have team wrestling that should be wrapping up here any minute and will allow that extra half an hour for their fans to get up and watch the game in person up in Stratford. As we see final seconds here tick off the clock at Wausau East, and that'll do it here as it is 49-37 Newman over Wausaukee, and Newman punches their ticket for the Rush Center in Green Bay. Again, stay tuned here as we will catch up with Coach Vandenelsen, get his thoughts on today's game
and in your seats for the award ceremony
and what he is expecting here at the Rush Center in Green Bay. Again, that semifinal game will be Friday morning at 9 a.m. Stand by here for Coach as he gets handshakes done all around. Actually, we'll talk to Lauren here first if you're able to come out and talk to me. Yeah, yeah, we're good? Oh, you want to do after ceremony? Okay, very good. All right. So we're going to watch our post-game festivities here on the court, and then we will catch up with Coach Vandenelsen and the rest of the girls after we get our post-game festivities out of the way. So I know Steven's going to find everybody down here, and we'll capture all the fun here at Wausau East for you.
Wausaukee East High School and the WIAA would like you to participate in the awards ceremony honoring these two fine teams who have just completed their sectional competition. Athletic Director Mike Bernsteiner will make the presentation for both teams. At this time, would the members of the sectional runner-up, Wausaukee Rangers, please report to center court as your name is called to receive your medal. Number 2, Stephanie Murray. Number 4, Madeline Schleiss. Number 5, Courtney Mezer. Number 10, Emily Shaw. Number 12, Kaylin Schleiss. Number 14, Sierra Steele. Number 15, Autumn Schrader. Number 20, Allison Brzezinski. Number 22, Emma Forst. Number 24, Natalie Schrader. Number 30, Jackie Aragon. Number 34, Abby Van Lannen. Number 40, Mackenzie Truesdale. At this time, okay, we have manager Mackenzie Hacker. At this time, would the members of the sectional championship champion Newman Cardinals please report to center court as your name is called to receive your individual medal. Number 11, Evan L. Wilson. Number 12, Mackenzie Crock. Number 14, Dana Hines. Number 20, Kimberly Cummings. Number 22, Anna Brown. Number 23, Lauren Shields. Number 24, Lily Simons. Number 30, Caitlin Calafice. Number 32, Alex Franco. Number 33, Jalen Gansky. Number 34, Julia Seidel. Number 40, Angela Dona. Number 42, Lexi Huff. Number 5, Honey Bickford. And manager, Jordan Jablinski. At this time, would head coach Jason Van Elsen please report to center court to receive the sectional championship flag. Wausaukee Cardinals will play the WIAA state tournament on Friday morning, March 8th at the West Center in Green Bay. Congratulations to both teams on outstanding seasons and best of luck to the Cardinals and the state tournament.
We are here with Coach Jason Van Elzen. Coach, you get to go back to state again this year. Each year is different than last. What's different about this year and how does it feel?
You know, this year, the only thing really different was playing Assumption in a sectional semi and in a regional championship. I think defensively a little bit better. The girls matured a little bit from sophomore year to junior with the junior class. I think everyone stepped up. Everyone's played a much bigger role. Kenzie Kroc has developed so much, and just her hustle has been, you can't describe it.
Coach, congratulations. I know we're going to see you next week. We'll talk to Lauren here next. Lauren, congratulations. A great game today. Lauren Shields leads all scorers tonight with 17 points. Before we get to go into state, just tell us what was working for you on the court today.
I think that we pushed the ball, and I think our pace is really good. And I think once we got to push and we got it on our side, we're on offense. I thought we were patient, got it inside, and was able to kick it back outside. And I think we just had fun. I think that was most important.
Yeah, Coach obviously had you prepared for these girls. It's a short turnaround from Thursday to Saturday. What did he tell you to get you ready for this game?
It wasn't more so like learning new things or like our skills. It was just how bad we wanted. He was confident that we could go out and play our game as long as we really wanted it. So I think that was our main thing to think about all week.
Yeah. So you went to state last year as a sophomore. You got that experience to go back this year. Expectations headed to state this year?
I think now we're used to the court. I think last year, it was kind of we're feeling it all in, and I think now we're more prepared, and I think we're just really excited.
Yeah, excellent. Good. Well, we're excited for you as well. We're going to put the microphone on you. I know you've done this before. We're going to put you back in the house, all right? That's good? All right. So I will have you hang on.
Where am I? Wait,
this here. So camera's right in the center booth up there.
Okay.
All right. So I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. I'm in the house. Now you're going to state, right? So get excited, right? But yeah.
Okay, so should I say like, I'm Lauren Shields and I'm in the house and the cards are on the state?
Yeah,
Something?
that sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you don't have to push any buttons.
Okay.
I'll just step out of the way and count you down. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm Lauren Shields and I'm in the house and the cards are on the state, baby.
Nice job. No, you did really
God.
well.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, there you go, Stephen. They're going to state, and we're going to catch up with everybody again at 6:45 tonight over at Wausau West. Somebody's going to state over there, and it's going to be Colby or Crandon, and we'll be with you for the play call on that one. And until then, we'll catch you over at Wausau West.